Okay, we are live.
All right. Okay.
Okay, I'll go ahead with question one. Well, sorry, question three.
Okay.
I skipped over the three and saw the 1 point, and I said one.
Here you go.
Okay. Which hypothesis involves equality equals? The null hypothesis, the alternative hypothesis, the true hypothesis. That one is the null hypothesis because the alternative could. Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Aaron, do you want to go second this time?
I can. Just give me a quick second. I was doing something else.
No worries.
Okay. So on question 4.
Correct.
Okay, the p-value is the probability of obtaining a sample statistic at least as extreme as the one that was actually observed. Use this information to answer that question. Remember that the p-value is the probability of obtaining a sample statistic at least as extreme as the one that was proved or actually observed. When computing a p-value, which hypothesis do you assume to be true?
Null hypothesis, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll go next. Suppose the null hypothesis is h naught mu equals 10. Use this information to answer the next 3 questions. Which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a two-tailed test?
HA is equal to mu, which is not equal to 10.
Yeah, the
HA
third one.
is not equal to 10? Or mu is not equal to 10?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That would be a two-sided hypothesis, two-tailed.
Okay. Which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a left-tailed test? Mu is less than 10. The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left-tailed. Yeah.
So, and right
I gotta
now-
grab a charging cord for my laptop, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh wow, 21 questions for this quiz.
Yeah, it looks a lot longer than normal.
Yeah.
It seems to be going pretty quick, though. We're almost halfway through already.
That's true. That's true.
I looked at it. There was a couple of new concepts, but not really a whole lot of new information. So, I mean, it kind of seems like it's going to be a pretty easy quiz.
Okay.
I certainly hope so, because I want to be done quick. I have a test I need to take that's timed for an hour before midnight.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's not fun.
What problem are we on now?
7.
We are on 7.
7. Okay.
Let's see. Which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a right-tailed test? I put the second one down.
Same here.
Yep, I agree. It points the way that it is.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'll go ahead. Remember that we determined the outcome of a hypothesis test by comparing the p-value to the level of significance, or alpha. Use this information to answer the next 2 questions. Which relationship would result in failing to reject the null hypothesis?
Failing to reject.
P-value is greater than A, correct?
I put the p-value as less than, because the p-value is your probability of obtaining a result is extreme. Let's see, p-value.
Gonna,
Because the null hypothesis is the true hypothesis, right?
mhm,
And the null hypothesis is the one with the status quo being accurate.
right.
So let's see.
But I thought if your p-value, which is your, oh, come on, p-value. How is you calculate p-value again?
So the null hypothesis would be a type 1 error if it's rejected.
Sorry, so 8 is, you think is less than the p-value? And p-value less than the,
Let's see.
failing to reject the hypothesis. Oh,
So-
failing to reject.
Okay, so if the p-value is greater than the level of significance, we would fail to reject the null hypothesis.
So p-value greater than the alpha or whatever that is,
And if the
significance.
p-value is greater than alpha, we would fail to reject the null hypothesis.
So it is
Okay.
the top one.
Yep.
Okay.
So why? So its p-value is greater than A,
Yeah.
Yes.
and why is that again?
So you're basically trying to determine if something's more extreme than the level of significance. And so
Okay.
a higher p-value means it's closer to the mean. Is that right? How you understand it, Aaron?
So it kind of seemed like the alpha number was just kind of it's not really related to anything. You just kind of choose that number as a baseline of, how close to a type 1 error versus a type 2 error do I want to be. So a type 2 error is you reject the null hypothesis. Type 1 error is you you reject the alternative hypothesis in a type 2 error. So if you increase the alpha, there's a higher likelihood of rejecting the alternative hypothesis if you reject, or if you increase the alpha, or if you lower the alpha, you increase the likelihood of rejecting or failing to reject the null hypothesis.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I mean,
Yeah. Good.
No,
Yeah,
I hope it clarifies a little bit.
it does clarify it. Yeah.
I'll go on in the semester, but
Cool.
it's just a number that you
All right.
pull for yourself.
And then 19, or sorry, I wish we were on 19. 9 is which relationship would result in rejecting the null hypothesis? So it would be the p-value is less than alpha
Yeah.
at that point. It's just
Right. The opposite.
also what we did before.
Okay. An insurance company is reviewing the current policy rates. When originally setting the rates, they believed that the average claim amount was $1,500. They are concerned that the true mean is actually higher than this. Use this information for the next two questions. Which of the following would be the appropriate alternative hypothesis?
That the average claim is greater than 1,500, right?
That's what I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I would say that.
And then which is of the following would be the appropriate null hypothesis? Well, that's the status quo, so it would be equals
The first one.
1,500.
Yeah, equal to it. Cool.
Okay. The insurance company randomly selects 40 claims and calculates a sample mean of 1650. Let's use this information to answer the next 3 questions. The insurance company assumes the distribution of the sample mean is normal. Is this a good assumption? I would say it is a good assumption since the population is large enough.
Yep.
Mhm.
Large enough size sample.
Because the sample size is large.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And is it me?
Yes.
Okay. Question 13. What theorem or law justifies your answer to the previous question? Would be the central limit theorem.
That's what I've got to do.
Oh, it's normal. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Central limit theorem.
Okay.
Sam, I think it's your turn.
Okay. Which of the following is the test statistic as defined in the lesson? Is that S? Trying to remember.
Z. Test statistic is Z.
I remember it had like a table, and
You're right. It is Z.
it went through, but I don't remember exactly what the table looked like.
Yeah, it's Z. I just checked.
How do you guys pull it up so fast? Where are you guys going for that online textbook?
Well, there's a link in iLearn, or you can Google it, like BYU statistics.
Oh, okay. Because I always have to go back to like the individual assignment, and then that takes forever, and I have to open 2 different windows. So
Yeah, you can just look it in Google.
I also have my paper that I did for the prepare stuff.
right.
Oh, yeah.
I have it next to my computer to look at.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, also helpful. Cool.
So we're on 15.
Is that my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The historical mean of sales receipts at a grocery store is 150, with a standard deviation of 40. The store manager suspects that the average has decreased. She sets up a hypothesis test with the hypothesis H. The null hypothesis is U equals 150. And alternative hypothesis is the mean is less than 150. She will use the level of significance of alpha equals 0.05. She then takes a simple random sample of 30 sales receipts from her store and computes the sample mean. The mean of the samples, I think is the way it goes, is 144. Now we use this to answer the next 4 questions. Then we need to calculate the z-score.
Okay.
Okay, so the z-score is the x value, which is 144, minus u, which was 150, all divided by 0.5, divided by the square root of 36.
Wait, it's 0.5 divided by 0.5 times the square root of.
Sorry, it's 144 minus 150
Right.
divided by 0.5 divided by the square root of 36.
Mm-hmm.
So you got
Okay.
So where are you getting the 0.5 from?
the 0.5 is the
Standard deviation.
alpha.
Yeah. Is that? Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't think we use the alpha in this equation.
Okay, what's the
It's
standard?
the z-score formula, which is just the
Standard
x bar
deviation, you're right.
less mu divided by the standard deviation.
It's standard deviation, not alpha. I misread my notes. So it's 40 divided by the square root of 36.
Okay. But 40 divided by. Okay, so yeah. So is that just 6.6?
I got negative 0.900.
I get negative 0.9 as well. Negative 0.9. Oh, so you got to do negative 0.900. Okay, then we gotta do the p-value. So that's, I'll need that applet for that.
Okay.
Let's see.
9. So it's p-value.
I'm just opening up the prep assignment.
Okay.
Okay, I have my answer. I get 0.3868 is the p-value.
0.368.
Correct.
Oh, okay. 0.3681, or is it just 3?
Yeah, it's just 3 round to 3 third decimal place.
Okay.
So
Did you say 0.368 or 0.0368?
0.368.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's what I have as well when I put it into the applet.
and you guys are shading both sides of the
Yes.
Yeah, the outsides.
Because the p-value is what the option of extrema, and since this one is,
Large.
wait a second.
the alternative is a
Yeah, it's only a less than, so it should only be the one below the p-value.
the left tail test.
So that's 184, 0.184.
Let's see. Oh yeah, because we go off the alternative hypothesis when we look at the whatever, what one-sided or two-sided hypothesis.
Hmm.
And since it's a lower than hypothesis, we only shade the left tail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what inference would you make about the null hypothesis for this problem? Okay, this is where we use the level of significance is 0.05. This is higher than the 0.05. So we would reject the null hypothesis, correct? No, sorry, fail to reject the null
What?
hypothesis.
What?
Fail to reject.
Fail to reject. I always get, the wording messes me up.
Hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, rather than just accept it, like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're failing to reject it because
We
it's
have
Probability
the
of
next
us,
answer has it.
the probability of us getting the value that's lower than the what is this stupid name for it with the alpha?
0.05.
Yeah,
so it's lower than that.
significance.
So we would fail to reject it.
Yeah.
It's
So for
Okay.
18, it
higher than
answers that with its answer. It says we have insufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than 150. So like the level of significance just means like the accuracy of the test.
Okay.
So with 0.05, it's saying that if your p-value doesn't even make it to 0.05, then your study isn't accurate enough to make that assumption.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's less than that, then we have sufficient to reject it. We don't have that.
Okay. That makes sense. So
I've forgotten where we're even at for who's reading.
I'll take this one. There are two types of errors that can be made when performing a hypothesis test. Which one involves rejecting the null hypothesis when the null hypothesis is true?
That's the type 1 error.
That's what I've got.
Mhm. Okay, I'll read 20. A researcher decided that instead of using a level of significance of alpha equals 0.05, he will use alpha equals 0.01. Which of the following will be true?
The probability of a type 2 error will increase. With a decreased alpha, type 2 error will increase.
Okay.
Okay.
So you said the first one for that?
No,
And the second one.
the type 2 will be more likely to increase.
Oh, type 2.
So, probability of committing a type 1 error. If alpha is 0.05, compute the probability.
1/20th.
Sorry, what was that?
So I'm trying to think. A type 2 error is when you fail to reject the null. Is that right?
Type 2 errors fail to reject H1, but we're looking at type 1, not type 2, as far as errors.
Wait, I'm confused. So on 20, which one are we looking at?
Okay, sorry. On 20, we are looking for the probability of a type 2 error will increase. I was reading 21.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
On 21, we're asking if alpha equals 0.05, compute the probability of committing a type 1 error. And we're supposed to round to 2 decimal places.
Type 1 error.
So in the text it says, if the alpha is equal to 0.05, this is equal to
120.
1/20th. So when the null hypothesis is true, there is a 1 in 20 chance that it will be rejected
Mhm.
at the 0.05 level of significance. So
So
the alpha is 0.05, and they want us to express that, as a probability of committing the type 1 error. Wouldn't it just be 0.05? If it's a 1 in 20 chance, that's point.
Yeah, you're right. It's 0.05.
that seems pretty too easy.
I don't know. That's got me questioning.
Yeah, I'm looking at the textbook too, but I see what you're reading.
Yeah,
I just-
it says it. What about that last part that says other common choices for alpha include alpha equals 0.1, 0.01?
Mm.
No, I think that's the right one.
Okay.
So we've got a couple of tries to make sure it's the right one.
What did you guys get for 19?
It's type 1.
Yep.
Number 18, just to double check, was that the third choice?
Yeah.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I can submit it.
Okay. Hopefully we get 100.
Okay. Good so far.
Oh, the anticipation.
Oh, we missed 16.
Oh,
So 16 was the only one that we missed.
Okay.
And we had an answer. I have an answer 0.368. Is that what you guys had?
Oh no, we
Yeah.
changed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, 0.184.
Oh, I forgot to change. You guys submit it. You should be right. Dang it.
I'll go ahead and submit it and make sure that is the accurate one.
Okay.
Yep, that's the accurate one.
All right.
Okay.
Do you need the answers again?
What did you get on that? Just so that when I put it in, I can just redo it quick.
I could just read them off to you if you like.
Yeah, here, I'll do that. I'll just go and take it.
So where are you at?
I'm just getting to the re-entering the quiz.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and let me know when you're done with.
Okay. I'm ready. So 3 was
The null hypothesis.
ready. What was 3?
The null hypothesis is the top one.
All right.
4 is the top one, which is the null hypothesis.
Okay.
5 is the third one where
And 5.
5 is where h of a equals u does not equal 10.
Okay.
And then the left tail points towards the u, so it's the top one.
Okay.
Right tail is the second one, which points towards the 10.
Okay.
And we failed to reject the null hypothesis in H if the p-value is greater than the level of significance. Or
Okay.
alpha. Then we result in rejecting the null hypothesis if the p-value is less than the alpha.
Right.
Then 10, the average claim amount is greater than 1,500, so the third one down.
Okay.
Then 11 is the average claim amount is equal to, so the top one.
Okay.
12 is it is a good assumption since the sample size is large, so the top one
13.
is the central limit theorem.
Okay.
14, the test statistic as defined in this lesson is z.
Okay. And then 15 was
Negative 0.9.
0.900.
Correct.
Okay. And yeah, 16. This was the one that I put in the wrong one.
0.184.
Okay. And 17.
Is failed to reject.
Okay.
And then 18 is we have insufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than 150.
Okay.
Then 19 is a type 1.
Okay.
20 is the probability of type 2 error will increase.
Okay.
And answer is for 21 is 0.05.
Okay. Now let me submit this.
Do you guys want to go back to meeting on Monday for next week?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. 9 o'clock still work for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'll go ahead and save this. And
So question 15, I still got it wrong with 0.9. I put 0.900.
I think it was negative 0.9.
yes, it
Negative.
was.
Well, oh well. It's all
Sorry
good.
about that. I thought
No.
I said that.
That's all good. I probably misheard it, but Monday sounds good, and I will
Okay, cool.
Oh. Have a good one, you guys.
All right, thanks. Likewise. We'll see ya.
Thank you,
Get feeling
guys.
better.
Bye.
Bye.